I'm Jessicat, and welcome back to the Mountain Queen realm, where I have some very exciting developments to share with you. First of all, there's a llama here. The llama has a fancy skin, and if we look in here inside my fish farm, you can see that I've captured, yes, a wandering trader who sells 2 coral blocks, which is really the only trade here that I'm interested in. Everything else I could pretty much easily obtain, and I'm not sure if I'll ever need this, to be honest, but I kind of like the idea of having this wandering trader around, so at some point I'll probably put him in a minecart and move him. For now, he's stuck in my fish farm, and I'll need to do something about that because he's kind of like in the way of everything. Alright, so there may or may not be spoilers for the next part of the episode on my hotbar, but right now my brother has asked me to meet with him and give him this fishing rod, which has Lure 3 and Mending, in exchange for the location of a swamp, which I believe will be quite useful. So in a moment, we're going to head to spawn and meet with him, and in exchange he's going to show us where to find a swamp, because I'm going to be wanting some slime balls later on. Hi! So, fishing rod, this thing. Lure 3 Mending. There you go. Alright, lead me to the swamp. Alright, my brother is now going to lead us to the swamp. Oh, is that there on purpose? I guess it must be. Alright, I'm gonna write down the coordinates of this swamp, and I'm gonna try to avoid that witch hut if I can, because I don't want to get attacked by a witch. A witch is the one mob in this game that I still very much have trouble with. I mean, apart from, like, the Ender Dragon, of course. But we also have some other very exciting developments. This chest contains 4, count them, 4 mending books. And boy, am I going to put these to good use. You can see I've already enchanted a Silk Touch pick here, but that thing is going to last a very long time because I don't plan to use it all that much. This pick, however, is going to get mending on it, I think. And then I'm going to make some diamond armor that's going to have mending on it. I think those are the best options, since we already have the catfisher here that has mending. And take a look at this. The Cat Nipper, which I thought was a very clever name for a bow. This is, in my opinion, the ideal bow. It has mending but not infinity, as those are unfortunately mutually exclusive. But yes, this bow is really good. I got it from my fish farm. Well, I didn't get it fully formed from my fish farm, obviously, but I put it together from my fish farm. And so actually, the person who just logged in, Chewy the Baka, shout out to Chewy the Baka. He is a really cool person, and he traded me the mending books for an emerald, a block of emerald ore, and some enchanted books from my fish farm, which I was only too happy to provide. He has a mending villager, and I am really happy about these guys right here. Really happy. So we are going to put them to very good use. As you can see, I have 84 levels, so I don't think enchanting all this stuff is going to be a problem, or at least I hope not. Well, it hasn't yet been completed, because as it turns out, it takes a lot of levels to do this sort of stuff. I'm down to 5 levels, and that's with doing some extra fishing to get more levels and then spend them. So yeah, I mean, I've been working on this quite a bit, but we still have a few enchantments to do. However, we do have 2 pieces of armor that are done until I decide to put more books on them, I guess. We have the Cat's Paws, which have Protection 4, Feather Falling 4, Projectile Protection 4, Frostwalker 2, and Mending. And then we have the Catastrophe Preventers, which have Projectile Protection 4, Blast Protection 4, Protection 4, and Mending. I just said the word protection so many times. So yeah, we have all of that, and I think I'm going to put them on. See how they feel, you know? Try them out. Do a bit of a test run, maybe. But I'm going to craft myself a new helmet as well, because clearly I'm missing one of those. And I'm going to put away these things. And I also decided to call the chest plate Glittering Fur, but I don't have enough levels to put protection on it, which is something I do want. It has Fire Protection 4, Blast Protection 4, and Mending so far. Funny story, I got scared because at first I forgot to enchant the boots and the leggings with mending, and I was like, oh no, what if I can't enchant them anymore, because I think there's a limit to how much you can enchant a certain item, but luckily I was able to get the enchantments on. This one also hasn't been enchanted yet, so I won't be using it just yet, and as you can see on my hotbar, I've actually reverted temporarily to using an iron pickaxe until I can get the levels for the other thing. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that right now, I want to show you something. The pod has glowstone in the roof now, so it's kind of illuminated at night, which I think is nice. Take a look over there. It looks like there's some sort of rendering glitch, right? Because the top of the mountain's missing. But actually, that's not true, and let me show you just what has happened to the top of that mountain. Let me head over here, and you'll see a staircase. That staircase is going to be useful for admiring what I've done to this place. As you can see, the top of this mountain has been surgically removed, and by surgically I mean with a pickaxe, and by removed I mean dismantled into individual blocks and stocked into chests over there. And I've built a bunch of shapes on the ground. It's all ellipses and circles, and this is going to be the shape of my main base. This is going to be the main structure. It kind of all fits on the plateau except this little bit where it overhangs, and I'll probably either terraform that or build like a foundation underneath and make it look more interesting. But this is where we're going to do all our storage, and above it, hopefully, we're going to have some farms. Yes, I said above it. I have a rather interesting and unusual, in my opinion, base design that I'm hoping to use and that I'm really excited about. So yeah, that's going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, it took a long time to dig up this mountain, but now I'm ready to start building a glorious base here. And we're going to start with this main room, which I think will be the main like storage hub, and then we're going to have themes to these smaller rooms, I believe. Another thing to note is that llama up there is now a lonely llama. As you may remember, I did manage to trap a wandering trader. Well, guess what? I think he despawned. Either that or they can teleport, and either way, this llama was the only one left, and that is because I believe it did not despawn because I tamed it before the wandering trader disappeared with this other llama, and so it is now mine, and it is free to roam around this place. So I'll probably do something with it at some point because I like the decoration. I like having the unique skin for the llama. I think that's pretty cool, so I will definitely take advantage of it at some point. Enchantment cost 26 for the final enchantment, Fortune. And then I will have it all, my friends. For now, I have Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Efficiency 5 on this pick, and I feel pretty great about that. But right now, I want to head out here and show you all something, which is that yes, I'm growing birch trees because I'm planning to use birch in part of this build, and yes, I've also started the floor. And no, I'm not going to do any more of the floor. At least not in this episode, because, my friends, unfortunately, this is where it's going to have to end. Not the whole series, obviously, just this episode. Oh, I took off all my armor so that I could, so that the mending didn't interfere with my fishing rod, because it seemed to be getting in the way. Anyway, I'm so sorry, but the episode's going to have to end here. I have a lot less time than I thought. It's been a really, really busy week. So, and also, like, leveling out this mountain and getting all those enchantments, that took a long time. So I'm sorry, but there isn't going to be any more, not for today, but thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will definitely be back very soon with more content from the Mountain Queen realm. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye!